friends, I recently had the opportunity to spend a half a day shopping and exploring beautiful Rancho Santa Fe, California, and in this video I'm going to share that experience with you. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. Thank you for tuning in. If you are a regular viewer and subscriber, I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed but you like what you're seeing, please do. It's just the button here. I'm trying to grow the channel and it would mean the world to me. If you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up. And we are on all the social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Dress Up Mom, hashtag The Dress Up Mom, and you can check us out there too. I have lived in San Diego County for the majority of my life and I absolutely love it. I like so many things about living here. One thing that I really like is that we have so many unique different communities in a very small radius here that you can go and explore, and they have a different feel to them, each one of them. So I love getting out of my little bubble neighborhood and going and checking out some of these areas in town. One of the beautiful areas we have is called Rancho Santa Fe, and it is kind of a little bit in the country, still near the ocean and very accessible, a little tucked back, if you will, but it's beautiful. Some very large estates. Usually people there have land and beautiful grounds. A very affluent area, very pricey to live. I have a thrift shop that I've been going there for years. I don't usually spend a lot of time when I'm at that thrift shop. I just kind of pop in and out of there. And I thought I would maybe take a little bit longer and spend more like a half a day exploring Rancho Santa Fe. I had read in a magazine about a really cool consignment shop, and I thought, okay, I'll try that and go back to my thrift store and see what happens. One tip is, if you're doing thrifting and resale shopping, going to these nicer affluent areas, you find some amazing things, because let's face it, the people in those areas have nice things. They usually keep them in very good shape. They're not very worn, and they're taken good care of, and you can get some amazing brands, vintage pieces, things for the home for really reasonable prices. My first stop was the Country Friends consignment store that I had read about recently. When I walked in, I could not believe this place. It was like a gorgeous furniture shop, pristine condition everything is, like brand new. This was right around Halloween time before Christmas, so there were Christmas things out, but look at the incredible glassware here. Just gorgeous pieces and actually very good prices. There was also a collection of jewelry, some gorgeous necklaces, earrings, bracelets, also fairly reasonably priced. There was a bunch of really cool artwork throughout the shop. I wish I had an extra wall to put things on. I also realized then there was a whole upstairs area that had more stuff. Look at this. I mean, again, a whole nother floor filled with treasures. I just couldn't believe it. I was in awe the entire time I was in this place. The barware and glassware was incredible. A collection of new, used, and also incredible vintage pieces that, again, I just wish I had use for. I'm just stocked up on these, but look at those. There were lots of unique pieces, too, that I really loved from different eras. This mid-century glassware was only $10 a piece because it needed to be cleaned a little bit. I like these candlestick holders too. So these are the pieces that I left with, and I was quite happy with the prices and everything about this place, and I'll be back for sure. I headed over now to my resale shop. Again, it was Halloween time, so they had some fun stuff outside of the shop here too. In addition to housewares, this one also had some clothes, shoes, and accessories, which I really love. But it has a little bit of everything, and the prices in here you honestly cannot beat for the quality of what you're getting. Now, you do need to dig through it a little bit. It wasn't quite as organized and pristine, everything, as in the other shop, but still really good quality pieces for a really good price. Again, the artwork was great, and I wish I had some place to hang some of it. And they had the shoes collection of really nice shoes, good quality, high-end brands. Now, nothing here really fit me and stuck out for me, but you could really get some beautiful shoes for a wonderful price. There's a good mix of vintage and modern in this shop. I, of course, gravitate to anything vintage. A Bob Mackie jacket. I mean, come on. It was also in pristine condition. I loved these sparkly pants too. Unfortunately, the jacket was a little too big for me. I'm really lucky because I got to meet Thora, who is the manager here at the
executive director.
Oh, the executive director of the Garden Club, and we've been chatting. So I asked her to just do a little cameo and tell us about the shop. And she's wearing a killer jacket that she actually bought here. I mean, come on, today. So Thora, tell us about this wonderful place.
So the shop has been around for about 8 years, and before that, we just had a rummage sale once a year, and people just, even the volunteers, took things and kept them in their garages. We have volunteers, probably 18 volunteers. Some have volunteered for the club as long as 47 years.
Oh my gosh.
And 2 or 3 of our volunteers are 90 and over. But they have a great eye for what we can sell, what to keep, what comes in the door, what should stay, and how to put things together. Like we have little vignettes of outfits put together.
I've been having a lot of fun with those and finding some amazing things. So where are most of your things from? Local residents here?
Local residents here in the ranch, yes. Okay. And the money from the shop goes to our grant program, which is, we just gave $100,000 away to local nonprofits that do work in sustainability and conservation horticulture.
Okay, so what could be better than this? People, get yourselves down here. Thank you, Thora.
You're welcome.
I headed into the dressing room and tried some things on. This cashmere turtleneck was in great shape. This sweater also, neither of them had any holes. And then this piece fit me perfectly. I was so excited with it. It had these shoulder pads that were falling apart, but I could see that I could easily cut those out. But all of the beading and everything on this was so beautiful, and it was different than anything I'd seen like this before. I liked these marble bookends too. After my thrift shopping, I did some exploring of the actual little town there, which is just beautiful. The people were super friendly. There was definitely sort of a vibe there, a kind of fun community vibe. And there were some expensive things and areas and restaurants, but I was able to find some really great finds and places to eat and buy things that weren't resale but were still pretty reasonably priced. So it was a really nice surprise. I think I'll just take you along. As you can imagine, the garden club was fun to walk around in. And then I stumbled onto this used bookstore that was part of the library, and honestly, they had any kind of book imaginable that you could buy. Newer ones, antiques, old books, and even a bunch of children's books, all in great shape and at great prices. And I know I'm going to be coming back here anytime I need to get a book. I was starting to get hungry, so I made my way down the main drag here. Now, this restaurant here, Mille Fleurs, is one of the top ones in San Diego County. It's pretty pricey, but I definitely want to come here for a special occasion with my family because it's really beautiful. It has a nice outdoor area, and I think at lunchtime it might be something that would be good for a special occasion. Cute little coffee shop, but I ended up stumbling into this bistro that had so much beautiful greenery outside. I checked the menu and it was just perfectly in my price range for lunch. I sat outside in the patio. It was like being in an aviary. I absolutely loved it. I found it calming and relaxing, and my Cobb salad was delicious. I've been looking for some cool dried flowers to put in my mid-century vases that I have at home and the new ones that I just bought. So I stumbled into this florist shop that also looked very cool, and they had such gorgeous organic dried flowers in there, and I was able to make a really nice arrangement that I will show you what I did with when I got home. I was also pleased with the price of these considering the incredible quality of them. Look at the cute barber shop complete with the rocking chairs out front. My last stop was the spirit shop that carried a great selection of small batch wines from around the world. There were a lot of selections at the mid-price level, and the owner really helped me pick out 3 great bottles. Here is everything I got on my jaunt to Rancho Santa Fe. The wine, candlesticks, that mid-century glass really cleaned up nicely. I had to just wash it a little bit. Love those vases and the bookends, as well as all the clothes that I got. I really love. I see a lot of beaded things when I'm doing resale, but this one was so well made. The lining was incredible, and I absolutely adore it, and the shape that it's in is amazing. I used those gorgeous dried flowers to fill all of my mid-century vases that I have throughout the house, and I absolutely love how it all turned out. A lot of fun, and I think I found some really great things at some really good prices. I will definitely be heading back and repeating this trip again and trying to explore some other parts of San Diego that I'm sure are cool in their own different ways. I would love to know if you've been to Rancho Santa Fe, if you have shopped any of these places yourself, what your favorite finds were that I found on my trip. Leave that all in the comments below. I absolutely love reading those. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.